guys, so welcome back to another episode of Omnislabs. As you can see here, we have some coal ore for some random reason. You guys don't know that yet. But I broke my work pick, so now we're using my one of my like 3 silk touch picks because I can, mainly, and I have a lot of diamond pick stuff now. Why is this? This needs to be a block. But as you can see here, I've been working a lot on my castle actually. So I started from some of the planning last time. I sort of moved on a bit and started building this. So if we look over here, this obsidian's got to be covered though. I'm gonna have to, well, this whole wall's gonna come out more along the coast, I think. I'm gonna make it curve or something of the like, but if you can see from over there, it looks, you can see pretty much of it. It's like an O shape of slabs, kind of, with green wool and some stone bricks, of course. I think it looks really good. And we're going to have this castle be pretty large. There's going to be some multi-layers, multiple stories and all that. So right now what we're working on is the exterior a bit. We're going to work on the walls for the exterior of the castle, which I think will be really cool. This is going to have to be covered since on the inside here I had a lot of depth with the walls here. How you see like the green wool and the slabs and stuff like that. I need to make another slab, which is why I went around this side. I think I had a crafting table out here, I guess not. I also did a lot of spruce wood farming. I just got some, I think I got 12 saplings from spawn and just grew my sapling supply and planted a bunch of double highs, which some of them actually give a very high drop rate, because like the ones that have leaves all the way from the top of the tree to the bottom. So if we look in redstone, and this just here, this is from all the birch deforesting, and then this is all the spruce wood I've gotten today, minus a stack since I've already used a stack. But I've also done a bit of work in this room too, which is sort of silly. But I built a sort of used to work 3x3 door thing. So if we put our blocks like so, I think this might fix it. I'm not sure just yet, but okay. So it's inverted. Yeah, so the double piston extender timer isn't working just yet for some reason. It worked the first time, and then every time after that it sort of broke. As you can see here, the double piston timer isn't really timing correctly with the rest of the mechanism, so I'll have to work on that a bit more. But the redstone behind it, this is Mumbo Jumbo's tiny piston 3x3 door. Just type that in, you'll find it. He has like 10 of them. But yeah, we've just been pretty much gathering pumpkins for lighting reasons in the future. I'm gonna make a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns and put them under carpets and stuff, like so. Let's check our coal block supply. No, you don't go there, pumpkins. You go up here. This whole chest is gonna be full of vegetation and stuff. What am I doing? No, coal blocks are over here. So we have a good amount. I'll have to go mining and get more in between episodes, of course. That'll probably be good, and I went in there to get a stack of wood. Right now, birch wood is essentially my throwaway wood, since we're not going to be utilizing it too much in the castle. I think maybe for a room or two we might use the planks. I keep forgetting where it is. It's up here. But we're probably just going to be, let's see, just get a stack of this stuff just for wood purposes, and we'll throw it back. Don't really know what I want to do with the logs yet, but I'm thinking at the stage of it now, they're probably just going to be used as planks and such. But I'm not quite sure if I can figure out a way for the logs themselves to be implemented into the castle. And if you guys have seen Richard's most recent video, episode, well actually it might not be as score equals 1. Skip. Okay. So, wait a second. Look at this. Yay, symmetrical. Yeah, but we're gonna use a mixture of green wool and green clay in this. I think wool is definitely a lot easier to get, and it's more effective over the long run, plus it looks pretty nice, so we're just gonna make slabs here. Let's go around back, see if we can reach it. We're gonna tower up with some of the dirt we had, and continue designing. We get pigman spawns here a lot, since this is the biggest portal on the server. Nice. CDF is borrowing my fortune pick to mine his first diamonds on the server. So, I lent that to him. Also, his shop is now open, so I went ahead and bought 22 potions. Not bad at all. He must have had, like, the 2-pocket one. So, if you saw him yesterday with the well, not yesterday, like a few moments ago, with the mentioning of the chunks and diamonds, I've figured out, unless limit of 14 diamonds per chunk, very rare to have more than one pocket. So I've figured out the spawning algorithm for chunk diamonds. And by chunk diamonds, I mean Minecraft is divided by chunks. So as you can see here, we are in chunk 36 by chunk 24. So that is the grid line we're in. You can see it right there next to the X and Z coordinates. So if this chunk, say this chunk had a diamond vein in it, which it doesn't, it did not, then it would be given a score of 0 through my testing, and then that would open up all the chunks around it to have diamonds in them. Now this, if we go back here, now it's not a guarantee that all those chunks have diamonds in them, but it is likely. Like this score right here was 0. So I went on to the next one of it. Chunk boundary is right here, and then chunk score 1 here. So this chunk right here did in fact have diamonds in it. I think they were right about here. So then if we go to the ones around it, this one had a chunk score of 0. This one here I haven't finished mining out. And this one here had a chunk score of 0 as well. So that's pretty much what I'm going on now, since it does work. I'm still going to have to do more testing to completely verify that it does work, but so far it has worked without fail. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go into a regular world, MC edit the y equals 12 to 14 layer out of it, and put it into a super flat, so I can see exactly how diamonds spawn. But that's another video. And as you can see here, this doesn't actually work. The thing here isn't caught up with it just yet. I probably already showed you that. Is it nighttime? It is. I've just been enjoying sleeping. Sleep? Question mark. I've just been enjoying having the server to myself today for the most part, because I get to sleep. Okay, cool. Thank you, CDF. You're a very nice person. But our castle's definitely coming along. I think I figured out this theme and the style of it. I just got to build the rest of it. Just got to build the rest of it. It's going to be quite large, I think. It's looking very nice right now. I'm not using dark oak, and everyone's probably like, but you gotta use dark. Dark oak doesn't look as good as spruce does for this build. It matches a lot more with the green, and I think it looks better. Now, if one of you guys wants to go into your creative world and build the entire thing with dark oak instead of spruce, be my guest. Go ahead and do that. And then send me screenshots, because yeah, I think this looks better. I think it's more vibrant for this kind of structure, at least. There will be rooms with different wood in it and stuff, but I think this is going to be the main tying together theme. So right here is the main entry hall. So mainly people are going to enter by the nether, or through the nether, and there's going to be like main entry hall here. We're going to have things on either side of this. I'm thinking about taking the wall out and making this a big platform, sort of like a big room. I think that would be cool. Have like a dome and stuff like that. So right now I just have it like this, but it's open enough so I had the design so you can just open it out more, extend it infinitely since it's a pattern, as you can see there. The only difference between, should I be using, no, TNT doesn't drop all item. It could blow up diamonds. TNT is no. You don't want to do that. I mean, if it didn't blow up diamonds, then that would be great. But it doesn't. The only difference between... Is that a... Nope, they're 3. Okay, so that's the pattern's the same throughout. So I can just tile this all the way down until the far lands. If I really wanted to, I could do that. So, with that being what, Dino? With that being what, you didn't answer their question, which was, you guys didn't have a question, did you? But yeah, this room's gonna be pretty large, I think. I'm gonna open it up. It's gonna be pretty large, and then I'm gonna have to work on the exterior more, because as you guys can see, like here, it doesn't look good because it's not depthed enough. Depth enough. It hasn't died. That's not what I meant. So we're probably just going to mimic this, like the room's going to extend from, it's going to go down a bit here so we can have more room to extend it and all that, but we're probably just going to repeat the pattern that's on the wall on this side on the outside structure, because we have enough materials. And then I'm probably going to go through and spam some, well, not spam, but, you know, use some mossy cobble, not mossy cobble, actually, moss stone. I went to the stronghold and gathered some stone and stuff, so like the mossy stone and the cracked stone bricks. I have those now accessible to me. I didn't mine them all, just some. So other members, now is your chance before I get to them. Let me just go grab some more stone slabs, or I can see you guys after a progress update. What do you guys think? Progress update? They would be nice. So, let's see what we can do. I can do a progress update, come back and have some more stuff done. Or, I could get CDF in here and he could help me with it. Let's figure this out. Or actually, I'll be back with you guys in a moment with either of those two solutions. Yay! Waiting. Hey guys, welcome back. So I did some work on the castle. As you can see there, I did a lot of work. So I'll show you what I did. And I had a time lapse and all that, right? It was a quite nice time lapse, and then the file got corrupted and it was all like, nope. So unfortunately, all this work, you can't see me actually doing it. I am out of coal blocks. This is like I think 2 stacks of coal blocks, just this ring here, and I'm pretty sure I want to thicken it around this area, make it a bit easier to walk on and stuff, because I think it's a bit too thin around here, so I'm gonna have to adjust that a bit. And then the circle part here isn't finished either, but I did these are little stripes. They cover light sources from jack-o'-lanterns, and I have a little thing here with water going in. I'm gonna have water probably coming from maybe farms or something of that sort, maybe. I'm not really sure, but I want to have it sort of like a main part of the build. And then these are covering the bottom of pumpkins, which are underneath these carpets. And by pumpkins, I mean jack-o'-lanterns. So, jack-o'-lanterns are my primary source of light since they don't emit particles like torches do, and I don't want to waste glowstone and stuff like that. So, right now, this is pretty much what I've got. I actually had to rip up the floor in the storage room to finish this. And I say finish in almost finished terms. And then this is an ellipse. It's like a circle, but it's kind of different. It's like more like an oval. As you can see, there's 3 there and 7 over here, so it's a bit different. But here is going to be, I'm thinking of like arcing stripes over top. Like, so I'll have a stripe there maybe, and then I'll have supporting things coming off of it on the sides, and then maybe a stripe over there. So that'll be like a sort of a design thing, and then we'll have a bigger dome over top of it extending from the end of this coal path, which will go all the way up over top of it, and it'll be like a super huge detailed thing. So I think that'll be really cool. The only thing is I designed this first thinking it would be the big dome, so I built it all the way up to the top of that. So the bigger dome will have to go over top of this part here, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it will give us some challenges once we go work on the roof, because I do plan on making a map of this eventually once it's big enough. And then over here we have our chest full of dirt. I'm actually out of smooth stone. Why are the dirt? No, they go in the top chest. What are they doing down there? So I'm out of smooth stone. Nope. I also broke one of my silk touch picks, which is fine because I have like 3. And I also found a savanna. It's very, very far away, and I had to first I traveled there through the lands, then I decided, okay, I found the savanna, I'm just going to put my stuff in an ender chest I had with me, teleport back. So that's what and then just fall in lava or something and kill myself. So I did that, got obsidian, went through the nether, traveled like 200 or so blocks over top lava lakes and all that, and pretty much what happened there, I fell in lava, which wasn't too bad since all I had was like an iron pick and a few stacks of cobble on me to build the bridge. So I did die, unfortunately. I didn't lose anything though. And this sheep farm is actually doing very well. I mean, once I finish shearing them, I just sheared them a few minutes ago, and now they're pretty much all already fully grown. I get about a stack, or 65, yeah, about a stack of wool or more every time I shear them. So it's definitely awesome in that respect. The only thing is, it gets kind of crowded in here, so I might have to build a thing. We're gonna have to dig down 1 block, put a dispenser in each corner with water in it, so that way the sheep will jump up and I'll be able to shear them all. That would result, I might do something more automatic eventually in the future, but there we go, we got another stack and some of wool. Not bad. And then the grass will regrow from underneath these fence posts, so we'll never run out of grass in there. Which is a problem I faced with my old sheep farm. I ran out of grass because they ate it all. Over there is dark oak. It's just there, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on the dome, on the ellipse dome a bit, so the inner dome. And I'm not going to do that on camera because time lapses aren't really working for me anymore, at least, so... And I don't think I have that much time to work on it anyway. So what I'll do is I'll do that, and I'll come back with a progress update after... well, I'll have to sleep first. So I'll come back with a progress update of the ellipse, and... or that might be next episode. I'm not really sure. It's still on how long this one is and all that stuff. So I would love some feedback on the castle design though, because right now I guess I can show you the outside and stuff. So if we go over this way, I think that's a good view. Like right here, you can see it's partly done, I think. Yeah, it's partly done. I'm making more depth over here and stuff. There's going to be more walls, but it's not done completely. I'm going with the green wool since it's more... I think it looks better than green stained clay, but I'm still using green stained clay, as you can see in the ring right there. So I'm going with the green and stone right now, and then of course coal blocks and also spruce wood. And I'm thinking about using the acacia logs somewhere. I just haven't figured out a really good spot for them yet that I really like. I might use them in the wall design, maybe. Yeah, that could look cool if I use them in the wall. But I might end up using spruce logs though, because I think they add more color to it. So it really depends on what room. I'm definitely going to use these for something, but I just don't know what room I'm going to put them in yet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to tell me what rooms I should build, since I'm still a bit still deciding on that would be wonderful. If you guys give me some ideas and stuff, like build a giant ballroom or build something or build this or that, I think that'd be really cool. And stuff. So, and stuff. Always on stuff. And stuff is important. I got some peonies down there, and then a lantern. No, not a lantern. The pumpkin thing underneath the carpet in the center. So this is all mob proof. These torches are temporary until I can figure out a source of lighting for here. Maybe use a black carpet and save some coal blocks, but I think the coal texture looks really nice here. That's why I didn't use black wool, because it would have just been too much wool. And I frankly think it would have been too easy. But anyway, ellipse time. Okay guys, so I've got part of the ellipse dome done. Now again, this isn't going to be a complete dome, it's just going to be sort of a support structure type of thing. So from here I'm going to have a line go this way, and a line go this way. Sort of the same arc pattern type of thing. It's 2, 2, 3, 2, 3 at the top, then 2, 3, 2, 2. So it's symmetrical and all that. And then we might have some diagonal and stuff going on if I feel like that, or if I think it looks good. But yeah, so I'm going to finish the ellipse now.